Hey guys, my name's Jason Creel and you're watching A Lawn Care Life. I want to talk to you today about something that I think lawn care businesses do, and it bothers me. And it's not just lawn care businesses, but other industries do it as well. And I don't think it's necessarily good for their business. But you know what? I may be off base, so let me tell you what it is, tell you what I don't like about it, and tell you what I think we should do instead. Stay tuned. Alright, I need to hear from you guys in the comments. Tell me if I'm off on this, because I may just be, not seeing the big picture here. But what I don't like, let me get right to it here. I don't like it when lawn care businesses bait their customer in with a really low price, knowing that they're going to significantly increase that price on them very quickly. Now maybe it'll be the next year, maybe it'll be only a month later, whatever. To me, that is not the way I want to do business. I'm not going to say it's wrong. I wouldn't go that far, and maybe, like I said, I want to hear feedback from you. But I don't think that it's building trust with the customer long term. Is that not important, that I want this customer to trust me as their lawn care provider? And not only they trust me, but they trust me so much that they begin to tell others about me. And I just feel like, if I bait somebody in with a low price, only to jack it up, knowing I'm going to, would they tell anybody about my business? Would they say, oh yeah, you should call them, they'll give you a great deal for the first month, and then they're going to jack it up on you? Of course they're not going to tell. I don't feel like they would. Now, let me tell you what I'm not talking about in this video. I'm not talking about going up on people and their prices, and I'm not even talking about going up on people that you've only had for a short while. Let's say that you've been in business for several years. You feel like you need to increase your prices across the board, and you got some customers you had for several years, some of them you had for several months. You increase on all of them. I think that's totally fine. You need to increase your prices when you need to increase them, and there's no problem with that. I don't think there's a big deal either of just giving somebody a discount on the first service or the first month or whatever. If you want to say the first cut or the first treatment or whatever is half off or whatever price, I think that is fine. I think the point I'm getting at is when it's not clearly communicated to the customer and they are led to believe that this is going to be the regular price when you in fact know that it is not even close to the regular price. You're going to significantly increase it on them. I don't like that, and I don't think it's a good way to build trust in the customer. Now, let me tell you what else I don't have a problem with. And again, just because I have a problem with it doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. I'm just throwing this out here, what bothers me, and want to hear from you what other people think about it as well. But I don't have a problem with you being up front with somebody and saying, hey, for the first year, we're going to charge you this price. And if you like us and think we're doing a great job, then next year, I'm going to go up to this price. I think that is being fair and communicated to the customer. For instance, if I sign a deal with my cable company and provides my internet access or whatever, and they tell me that the first 12 months is going to be $39.95, okay, and then it clearly states on there that after 12 months the price is going to go up to $59.95. Well, I don't have a problem with that. After 12 months I see the prices went up to $59.95, just like they told me it would. If I hired a lawn company that was charging me $39.95 and after 12 months they went up to $59.95 without any notice, I'm going to think, you know what, those guys baited me in at the low price. Now they've stuck it to me and I'm going to be looking to shop somewhere else. The point is, I don't think it's wrong to do promotionals if you need to do that to get customers to run a special. I don't think that. It's just the communication. Are you trying to deceive the customer? I don't think there's anything wrong with raising your prices, giving discounts, whatever. It's just the way it is done, in my opinion, that can be a little bit deceitful. And again, I don't think it helps your business, to be honest with you. Now maybe y'all tell me if it does. But I feel like that you're not building trust with that customer, and to me that is a long-term problem. I think this is also a good time to remind you that ultimately we need to be selling ourselves and our business on quality of service and not just competing on price. I'm not saying price isn't a factor, it obviously is. Sometimes it's the deciding factor. I think you should price competitively and not, gouge people by any means. But, ultimately you got to sell your service and the quality of your service. And I think that's another reason why I don't like this strategy. If you come in with a low price, to me, it communicates the wrong thing, even if it's just for a temporary. I'm just saying, why don't you just price it where it needs to be from the beginning? Minimize price increases. I'm not saying don't ever do them if they're necessary, but price it fair from the beginning. Explain why they should go with your company and the quality of the service they can expect and the customer service that they'll receive. And then, do a great job and back it up. I feel like people will respect that and appreciate that and will be willing to tell their family and friends and neighbors about that kind of company. So put yourself in the customer's shoes. How would you feel if somebody did you that way? And ultimately, I think that's just an easy way to evaluate it, If you wouldn't like it when somebody did that to you, and I don't like it. I mean, I'll just be honest with you, I don't like it. I think insurance companies do that a lot. They give you an introductory rate. Like I said, if they tell you it's an introductory rate, that's fine. But don't, sell me this and the next year, we've had a huge, 35% price increase. I don't like that. It bothers me every single time. So anyway, let me hear from you. I'm certainly not the marketing genius of all lawn care, so I'd be interested to see, did any of you try this tactic of a low price knowing you're going to go up? Does it work? Does any of your competitors do it? Okay, we don't have to bash everybody, but I just like to hear what other people are doing. If you haven't done so, subscribe to the channel. I'll continue to provide helpful content for you, and you can check out these suggested videos popping up now.